What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. As usual, I just have to say thank you to everyone that has been liking, subscribing, commenting, turning on the bell notifications. You guys are awesome. This is why I get up and do what I do every single day just for you. That being said, today's episode is a little different than my usual episodes. Obviously, as you guys can see, I focus a lot on news. I cover coins that you're asking about. I went to the DevCon. I cover events. So I like to talk about things that are happening in the community. I like to bring you undervalued projects, maybe look at price predictions, good entry points, and obviously discuss the news. But there's something that has been bothering me lately, and it's been all of the FUD around safety in crypto. And if you come over here, you have wallet wars between MyEtherWallet and MyCryptoWallet, where one of the developers, Taylor, left for some reason of some sort, and now there's two identical almost MyEtherWallet websites that do the same thing, but MyCrypto is supposed to be designed with next level scaling in mind. So a lot of people were like, oh my God, what does this mean for my money? And this tells me that a lot of people out there don't actually understand where their money is, what a blockchain actually is. You know, people that are getting involved in crypto that don't really truly understand cryptography, not saying that you have to understand it down to the code, but you should have a basic understanding of what exactly it is that you own and where your money is actually stored. You know, and then you had this come out where there was $170 million stolen from BitGrail with Nano XRB. I actually I was looking on Reddit cryptocurrency. There's a guy, check this out. He lost 147,000 Nano. That's $1.4 million in this hack. Can you imagine having $1.4 million, let alone losing $1.4 million? That's insane. And all of that could have been avoided by simply paying more attention to the security of your coins. You know, the thing is that with traditional banking systems, okay, when you give your money to the bank, granted that money is no longer your money because you've given it to the bank. But at the same time, if somebody takes your credit card and uses your card in another country, or you get caught up in a fraudulent scam or identity theft, the banks will usually reimburse you. And this is one of the things that we take for granted, okay? We may not like the banking system. We may not agree with central banks. We may not like their practices. You know, I can't stand the fact that, 5 o'clock, they close the doors. I can't get into the bank. There's a lot of things about that system that sucks. But the thing is that when you start taking that money and you put it in your own hands, when your money is in your own hands, now the responsibility goes from here to here. Because now you are the one that's responsible for your money, not the bank, not the FDIC, nobody, you. That is what worries me in crypto. I mean, even with the Binance scare, I'm going to tell you guys something that I didn't admit. I foolishly I took it off, but I had a good chunk of money on Binance. I did. I had enough money on Binance that if it got hacked, I would have actually personally been pretty affected by it. And I tried to play it cool on my channel because I'm always telling you guys, don't leave money on the exchanges. But what can I say? I was doing some trading with large quantities of coins. All right. I'll admit it. And I was very worried. I was trying to play it cool, okay, because I didn't want to panic, all right? But in reality, it actually allowed me to wake up a little bit and realize, my God, this is our money. This is your at some point, you came in with your hard-earned fiat through Coinbase, most likely. You bought these coins. Now it's your responsibility to keep them safe. So, and another thing too is I actually had an instance with my Neo wallet a while ago. I had my private key saved in just a text file, which don't do that, okay? For many reasons. You don't ever want to just leave the text file out because hackers can find these files and figure out your private keys. So that being said, long story short, I accidentally deleted the file and I thought to myself, that's it, I'm done. I can't get into my Neon wallet anymore. And I thought that all my Neo was gone. Luckily, I remember I had printed out a page with my private keys when I first set it up. Oh my goodness, right? So I wanted to just go into the importance of security, all right? So when you're looking at a blockchain, you have to understand that there's three basic technologies, okay? You have the public key cryptography, you have your identity, you have your public and your private. The public key is what everyone can see. It's what they send you money to. You give them your public key, which is literally it's your address, all right? And they can send mail to the address, right? Or crypto to the address. But they cannot get into the mailbox. Imagine it's a mailbox where I know where it is. I can drop something in it, but I can't take it back out, right? Because that's the private key. That's where you can physically go in and access everything. So one of the things that people don't understand is that a device such as the Ledger Nano S is not a USB drive, okay? I used to think that my coins were stored on here. They're not. Your coins, okay, your actual tokens, coins, whatever, they are stored on the blockchain themselves, all right? All your private key does is allow you access to basically the code that is distributing everything to each individual person, all right? Let me just explain this a little different because that might have sounded kind of weird. So basically, you have a blockchain, which is essentially a immutable ledger. You can look at it as the greatest accounting system ever, right? It's always in checks and balances with itself. There's never more money or less money, and it's always equal to the same amount at all times. So when one person sends a transaction to another person, that is literally recorded inside of a block, all right, that you sent this to this person. So that subtracts it from this person and it adds it to this person. You can't double spend. You can't have multiple amounts of something, for example. If this was a regular USB drive and I had some pictures on here and I took these pictures and I dragged them off onto my desktop, there would now be two copies of those pictures. There'd be one on my USB drive and there'd be one on my computer. That's not how cryptography works, okay? So the funny thing is that your coins are not actually on this. So like the first time I unplugged it and I was like, oh crap, like, you know, unsafe eject button, right? No, it doesn't really matter. All this is a key to get into the door, to get into the mailbox, to access it. So without this, no one can access your funds. Now, the problem is when you keep them on an exchange, it's on a centralized database. You don't know your private key. You don't own your private key. So anyone that can get into that mainframe, anyone that can hack that centralized server can literally get access to all of the wallets. So that is what we saw with Mt. Gox's hack years ago when the millions of dollars of Bitcoin got stolen, all right? But the other thing is a lot of people don't understand, well, what is my coin? I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to keep it, right? People are confused. You know, there's so many wallets. There's ERC20 tokens. There's NEP5 tokens. You have things that were forked off of Bitcoin. You have Dogecoin, right? Litecoin, Vertcoin, which was a fork of Litecoin. So you have the Bitcoin legacy. Then you have Ethereum. Then you have Omni, believe it or not, and Next. There's so many different platforms. But the question is, how do you know the difference? Well, number one, you should always be able to check that cryptocurrency's white paper and it should tell you. But I'm going to show you a cool little trick that I use. If you come over to CoinMarketCap, you will notice that if you click on a coin, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, there's a little tag right here. It's mineable, okay? But it says coin. You see how that says coin, right? Now, for example, let's come to something that is not a coin, okay? Let's come to something that I know for a fact is an ERC20 token. Currently, EOS is an ERC20 token. Now look, token, all right? So that's a really simple and quick, easy way to know. If it's a coin, that means it has its own unique blockchain with its own unique native token. All right. So that means you have to download the specific wallet. So examples of this that are coins would be like Lisk, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, things of that nature, Cardano. All right. And things that are tokens would be pretty much 92% of everything in here is a token at this point. You know, you have you have a lot. You have OX, you have Ardor, you have KuCoin shares, right? And then people say, well, how can I look at this? Look, if you notice right here, there's a list: coins, tokens. Okay? If you come to tokens and you open up the list, look at this. It actually tells you the platform that the token is on. So if you're confused, you own Omisego, right? Well, it's a token. It's on the Ethereum network. You can store it in MyEtherWallet or MyCryptoWallet now, okay? And you can continue to scroll down here. Look, gas, that's a Neo. So you can send it to Neo because that's a NEP5 token, right? Obviously, you can see Ethereum just dominates. There's a few strange ones, okay? Omni, Ardor has some, okay? Here's NXT next, whatever, Omni. Here's Red Pulse on Neo, Deep Brain Chain on Neo. So you could see that there's a good chance that if you send it to your Ethereum account, your MyEtherWallet, it'll probably be safe. Okay? But don't take that risk. So it's a good choice to come here and check this out. Also, you have to know the difference between the different kinds of wallets, all right? So there's hot wallets, hardware wallets. A hot wallet is basically like this. This is the Exodus wallet. You can download this. It's on your desktop. The problem with this is that your private keys are right here, okay? They're not separate, whereas your private key is stored inside this device. It's impossible for anyone to get inside this device at all. You plug it in, you confirm your transactions, and it never leaves the device. You send the signature out, and that's it. That's it. It's a one-way street, guys. But with this, if somebody was able to get into the files that are actually on your desktop computer, you would be able to have your funds stolen, okay? So I recommend for hot wallets, keep a smaller amount on them. As you can see with the Exodus wallet, you can come over here. They have a lot of different coins. They don't have all of them, but they do have a decent amount of coins that you can use on the wallet, right? So that's the one thing I wanted to say. So understanding how this basically works. So what you do is you plug it in. This is not going to be a full tutorial on this because I realize that that would also be way too long for this video right now. So I'm going to enter my PIN code in here, okay? So now that I've entered my private PIN code to get into my device, this device is going to basically allow me to utilize this as almost a window into the blockchains. So for example, if you come over to MyEtherWallet, okay, now I have my device connected. I will come over to Hardware Wallet. I will select Ledger, Connect Ledger, and here you'll see that they give you a few different, oh, hold on, I forgot to sign in. There we go. All right, so as you can see, they start you off with 5 addresses, correct? And you can add more addresses if you want, because your private key has the ability to generate billions of different addresses. One private key, but you can have billions of different addresses, okay? So as you can see, I only have 0.1 Ether on here. Obviously, I'm hiding my wallets because I don't want you guys to check what I own, okay? But I have 0.1 Ether on here, which is not very much. I don't hold a lot of Ethereum. I'm not really an Ethereum guy. But so for example, you'd come here, let's say you select this wallet, all right? We open it up. Remember, you can have as many wallets as you want, one private key, all right? So you unlock your wallet and it'll bring you here. And you can see that I have no Ethereum, but this is my address right here, all right? Which I'm gonna block some of it out. And if you come down here, these are your tokens. Now look, you have all these different ERC20 tokens, right? You can see there's Icon, there's a whole bunch in here for now. So basically what you do is you send your coins to your Ethereum address. It doesn't matter what token you have. If it's an ERC20 token, they all get sent to the same address, all right? Imagine that your Ethereum address is like a hotel, right? And the smart contract address is like the door. Like it's the rooms, correct? This is like a really weird way that I explain it. So you have this big Ethereum hotel address, which is your address, and then all the hotel rooms can store the different tokens. So all it is a smart contract. When you send, for example, Icon right now is currently an ERC20 token. They will be a coin once they allow people to swap out for their native token, but currently they're an ERC20 token, the same like EOS, okay? So when you send your EOS to your Ethereum to your Ethereum address, you're basically, what you're doing is you're initiating a smart contract, and all that contract does is just binds the agreement and says, yes, this guy has this many coins, right? And that's really all it does. It's just an agreement that just says this at this Ethereum address utilizes this smart contract, and within that smart contract you have so many of this coin. So you hold the coins on the actual blockchain itself. So your, whatever it is, whatever coins you're holding, your Omisego or I don't know, I can't think of any, but there's so many coins. Literally any coin that's an ERC20 token, it'll be on there, all right? So I just wanted to give you that real quick. And also, you have to look at the fact that the reason that I go with Ledger, honestly, personally, is because they have one of the biggest lists. As you can see, these are all currencies that are their own coins. And it tells you right here which wallet it's compatible with. So Ledger has its own core wallet for Bitcoin, Litecoin, etc. It has an Ethereum wallet and it has a Ripple wallet. Outside of that, the rest of these wallets are just held on, you see right here, Arc is held on the Arc desktop wallet. So basically, the private key is a gateway. It's a window to get into it. So if this is moving too fast again, let me just break it down for you, all right? This is the Neon wallet for Neo right here, okay? This is where, this is just a gateway. It's just a window. Your money, your coins are not on this. They're not on your desktop. They're on the blockchain. But you need the key to get in the door to access your coins on the blockchain. And that's where your private key is most important. So basically, what you would do here, I know you're not even going to be able to see this on here, but I would go to Neo, double click, okay? And it says, wake up Neo. All right, now my private key is activated. So I come over here, I log in using a ledger, log in, found, log in, boom, look at that. Now, I don't have any Neo on this wallet. This is a dummy wallet. I have multiple hardware wallets because I have a lot of crypto that I need to keep very safe. But what you would basically do is sign in. Now you go to the Neon wallet, which is really slow right now, but it's honestly just my computer. My computer is just shot, guys. So this keeps your private keys on this device. So anytime I receive or send Neo, my private key will never leave this device. Okay? And that's something that I really wanted to just stress as being super important. And you can see the giant list of all the supported cryptos here. And I just wanted to take the time to say that, leave me a donation so I can get a new computer. No, I'm kidding. This is crazy that it's taking this long to load, but it's just my computer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you guys can see it's a dummy account. There's nothing on it. But the private key stays on here. And you know what's even crazier? You don't even know your own private key. That's how crazy it is. That's like safety to the max. I don't even know my private key. Not even I know it. So if somebody put a gun to my head and was like, give me your private key, I would be like, I don't even know it because it's on here. I've never even seen it. So that being said, guys, I just wanted to make a video today about this. I felt like it was really important to talk about safety. I wanted to definitely explain to you how you can come down here. You can see what the tokens are. You can see where to store them. And I just wanted to also say that if you guys are still a little confused as to how blockchain works exactly, you can go watch this really awesome documentary on Netflix called Banking with Bitcoin. It's all about the history of Bitcoin, but it really breaks down how blockchains work, and it will help you to understand where your money is and understand that safety is a priority and understand that things like this are tools that will help you keep your finances safer. So that being said, unless you're a day trader, you should really take your money off the exchanges. You can store them on a ledger. You can store them on a keepkey. You can store them on a trezor. There's so many different places. I just like this because honestly, they have the biggest selection of coins. that any other hardware wallet has. So I like options, I like selection. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link in the description. You can buy one of these. It's an affiliate link. You'll help the channel out. Doesn't cost you a thing. Or you don't have to do that at all. You can just go buy it on your own. I don't care either way. I just wanted to stress that it's really important to keep your coins safe. I know this video is a little different than my usual videos. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I know that today I wasn't talking about coins and shilling this and blah, blah, you know, like everybody wants me to just, what's today's biggest coin? Well, I just wanted to stress the importance of the safety factor first. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. That being said, I did want to say thank you very much for coming to my channel. If you appreciated this public service announcement, leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't, my apologies, okay? But there's a lot of new people in the space that don't understand. I know a lot of you old school, you know, Bitcoin people out there, you know, you understand it, but there's a lot of new people that just are confused about how it works. They don't know where their money is. They don't know how to be safe. And I don't want to see you lose your money. I don't want any more FUD getting spread in this space. I don't want this to turn into a hacker's playground where people are losing money left and right. And it's going to make a bad name for crypto. And I don't want that getting out into the mainstream. So let's keep our coins safe. Let's be responsible. And let's show people how amazing this technology is and give power back to the individual, back to the right for an individual to own and protect his own assets, his or her own assets and own money. So that's my public service announcement, guys. Don't worry, my next video, we're going to go coin crazy. We're going to be talking about prices and yeah, right? But I really just wanted to bring this to you. I thought it was an important thing to say. I had to get it off my chest. So that's my video for today. Maybe I'll make another video because, you know, I know you guys want that juicy information about coins and stuff, but I really just had to make this video. Be safe, guys, all right? Thanks again for coming to my channel. My name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. I'm bringing you videos every single day because you guys are awesome. If there's anything that you need help with, drop a comment. Maybe somebody else can help you. If not, I'll see if I can help you if you're still confused about something. And definitely check out that documentary, Banking on Bitcoin. I feel like everyone should see that at least once if you plan on really having a long-term relationship with cryptocurrencies. Okay, guys? That being said, until next time, stay crypto and peace out.